Hello? Are you there? Where is this? Which reality am I in?
What? The Locust? This shouldn't be possible.
Oh, Textify fans. Hello there. I need to go now. Bye.
I just put salt in my coffee instead of sugar and didn't realize until I took a huge gulp.
Kai, it's 2 p.m. How is this your first coffee?
Don't judge my life choices.
At least you're drinking coffee. I've been pulling all-nighters in the art studio, working on this weird installation piece.
What kind of installation?
Hard to explain. It's about architectural psychology, how spaces make people feel.
That actually sounds really cool. Like how certain rooms make you anxious for no reason.
Exactly. Or how some hallways feel longer than they actually are. Or how some doors feel like they should lead somewhere else.
Maya, you're getting weird again. Doors lead where doors lead. That's literally their entire job.
But don't you ever walk through a doorway and feel surprised by what's on the other side? Even when you know exactly where it goes?
That's just your brain being dumb. Spatial memory getting confused.
Space isn't as fixed as people think it is.
Space is completely fixed. That's why we have measuring tapes and building codes and physics.
Physics is just what we've agreed to call the patterns we notice. But what about the patterns we don't notice?
Can we talk about something normal? Have you guys been sleeping enough?
Sleep is overrated. I do my best thinking at 3 a.m. when the world gets quiet and strange.
Maya, you need to take care of yourself. Eat real food, get actual sleep. Your brain needs maintenance like any other system.
My brain is working fine. Better than fine, actually. I'm noticing things I never noticed before.
Like what?
Like how the library basement has more doors than it should have, and how some of them are always locked, but you can hear sounds coming from behind them.
What kind of sounds?
Typing sounds, sometimes voices. But when I asked the librarian about it, she said those doors lead to storage.
They probably do lead to storage. Old buildings have weird layouts.
Maybe, but why would storage rooms have footsteps?
Maya, you're overthinking this. Old buildings make weird noises. Pipes, heating systems, settling foundations.
Yeah, you're probably right. I've just been spending too much time alone, working on art projects, getting lost in my own head.
Focus on practical stuff right now, like passing your classes.
You're right. Thanks, guys. You're the best. Even when you think I'm crazy.
We don't think you're crazy. We think you're Maya, which is pretty much the same thing.
Talk to you all later.
Take care of yourself.
See you tomorrow.
Later, weirdo.
Later, normies.
Deeper you go in this story, you will be responsible of what's happening.
What do you mean?
Textify fans, I'm talking to you. Story will converge to a place where there is no return. It is up to you saving her.
Who do you mean?
Maya.
Guys, I need to show you something. And before you say anything, I'm not crazy.
Oh, great. Here we go. What is it now, Maya?
Found this in the library basement today.
Looks like that scene in Interstellar, but what am I looking at exactly?
A hallway that shouldn't exist. I was looking for old art books in the basement archives. You know, the restricted section past the boiler room?
Yeah, I know where you mean.
Well, there's this door I've never noticed before.
Maya, come on. That's obviously just some maintenance corridor. Every old building has weird basement areas.
No, Kai, you don't understand. I walked down it for like 20 minutes. 20 minutes, and it just keeps going.
Okay, that does sound unusual, but are you sure you weren't just going in circles? Basements can be confusing.
No, Zoe.
Maya, when's the last time you slept? Like, really slept? Because finals week has you looking pretty rough.
This isn't about sleep deprivation. Oh my god, you guys. I'm literally standing here right now. The door is right there.
Okay, Maya. I believe you found something weird. Can you send me the exact location? I want to check it out with some of my equipment.
Basement level B2. Go past the boiler room. Turn left at the electrical panels.
Got it.
Keith, don't encourage this. Maya needs sleep, not people feeding into her paranoia.
It's not paranoia when it's real, but fine, whatever. I'm back in my dorm. That was intense.
Are you okay? You went quiet for like an hour.
Yeah, sorry.
Maya, people don't just find mysterious doors. This isn't Alice in Wonderland. We're worried about you. This semester has been really stressful. Maybe you should talk to someone at the counseling center.
I'm not stressed.
Hello, Maya. I'm Dr. Elena Waller, parapsychologist at the university.
Hi?
I study architectural anomalies, spaces that don't conform to normal physical laws. I think you've stumbled onto something very important. These doorways you've found. They're not random. They appear to specific individuals.
My friends think I'm hallucinating.
Don't go through any more doors alone. Some spaces are harder to return from than others.
What do you mean harder to return from? Dr. Waller? Are you still there? What aren't you telling me? Guys, I just had the weirdest conversation. Some professor contacted me about the doors.
What professor?
Dr. Elena Waller. She studies architectural anomalies, whatever that means.
I've heard of her, actually. She's in the psychology department. Does research on perception and reality.
And maybe by then, Dr. Waller will have some answers.
Or maybe by then you'll realize this whole thing is just stress-induced hallucinations. Either way, at least we'll know.
I also heard some anomalies in there. The strangest part was the sound. Keyboard clicking, like hundreds of people typing, but no one was there.
Maya, that's genuine. genuinely terrifying. Promise me you won't go into any more of these places alone.
I promise.
I told you it would take you to places. You are endangering her. You are endangering Maya.
But the story is independent of our observation.
That's what you think, Textify fan. And I am warning you. I have warned you about the Locust. And everyone saw I was right.
You were right about that. But it doesn't mean that you will be right about this as well.
I'm back at the library basement door. Dr. Waller, who else found these doors?
Someone very much like you. Young, artistic, sensitive to dimensional fluctuations.
What happened to them?
Maya, please exit the space now. We'll talk more when you're safely back on campus.
You're not answering my question. What happened to the person?
Maya, exit now.
I want answers when I get back to my dorm.
Has anyone seen Maya today?
Hey everyone, is Maya okay?
Hi, Kai. We're a little worried about her too. She's been acting strange lately.
I'll check the library again.
I'll look around the coffee shop area.
I'll try her dorm room. Maybe she's just sleeping off whatever this is.
Maya,
Who is this?
that's not important. What's important is that you stop. Stop going through those doors.
Why? Have you seen them too?
I've seen them, I've been through them, and I barely made it back.
Back from where?
From the spaces between. But the deeper you go, the harder it becomes to find your way back to baseline reality.
Baseline reality?
The world you know, the world where physics makes sense, where other people can see what you see.
But you made it back.
Barely. And only because someone pulled me out. Someone who cared enough to follow me in.
Who?
My sister. Maya, you're in danger. More danger than you understand. These places aren't empty. They're waiting.
You're trying to scare me.
Yes, I am. Because you should be scared.
Dr. Waller says this research could be groundbreaking.
Dr. Waller? Elena Waller?
You know her?
Maya, get away from her immediately. She's not trying to help you. She's trying to replace someone. Someone who went missing 30 years ago.
Replace who?
Her sister, who was just like you. Young, artistic, sensitive to the boundaries.
Zach Mysterio? Are you still there? Hello?
Maya, I need to speak with you urgently.
Zach Mysterio. They said you're dangerous.
Maya, whoever contacted you is trying to sabotage our research. There are people who don't want these discoveries to be made public.
They said you're trying to replace your sister. Is that true?
My sister Linda was a researcher like yourself. She was exploring these same phenomena in 1994.
What happened to her?
She became lost in the liminal spaces. I've spent 30 years trying to understand how to bring her back.
Bring her back from where?
The spaces exist outside normal time. She's still there, Maya.
I need to tell you guys something important.
Maya, finally, where have you been?
I've been exploring, and I think I understand what's happening now.
Maya, we're really worried about you. You've been missing for hours at a time, not responding to texts.
I went to the library basement, Maya. There's no door where you said there would be.
The doors only appear for me. Dr. Waller explained it. I have dimensional sensitivity.
Maya, listen to yourself. Dimensional sensitivity? You sound completely delusional.
I'm not delusional. I'm special. I can see places other people can't. And tomorrow I'm going to help rescue someone.
Rescue who?
Dr. Waller's sister. She's been trapped in the liminal spaces for 30 years, waiting for someone like me to guide her home.
Maya, that sounds extremely dangerous. Even if these places are real, going in to look for someone who's been missing for 3 decades?
It's not dangerous when you understand the rules, and I'm starting to understand them.
Maya, honey, you're scaring us. This doesn't sound like you at all.
This is more me than I've ever been.
Maya, I have something extraordinary to tell you. I've been researching your family history.
My family history?
Your grandmother, Lynn Fox. She documented experiences identical to yours. She describes finding doorways to empty places.
Oh my god, she used almost the exact same words I did.
The sensitivity runs in families, Maya. It's genetic. Your grandmother was following the same path, finding the same threshold points, but she went further than you have.
How much further?
She found the central nexus, the place where all liminal spaces converge. But Maya, she never came back.
What do you mean she never came back? Grandma died of natural causes in 2019.
The woman who died in 2019 wasn't your real grandmother. She was a replacement. Something that took her place when the real Lynn Fox became lost in the liminal spaces.
That's impossible.
Is it? Think about your grandmother's final years.
The doctor said it was Alzheimer's.
What if it was something trying to learn how to be human? Something that never quite mastered the performance?
Dr. Waller, you're frightening me.
I don't mean to frighten you. I'm trying to prepare you for what's coming.
What's coming?
The same choice your grandmother faced. The same choice my sister Linda faced. Maya, you're not just exploring these spaces. You're being recruited.
Recruited by who?
By the spaces themselves. They need a new guardian. Someone young, sensitive, capable of perceiving multiple dimensions.
And if I refuse?
The barriers collapse. The liminal spaces begin to overlap with normal reality. Everyone starts to see the doorways. Everyone starts to get lost.
Dr. Waller, are you human?
What kind of question is that?
You've been studying these spaces for 30 years. You know too much about them.
Maya, focus on what matters. Tomorrow you'll find the gateway, the one that leads to the central nexus.
Maya, you need to stop now. You're approaching critical mass.
Maybe that's where I belong.
N.O. That's exactly what the Guardian wants you to think.
It's beautiful there. The Guardian isn't malicious. It's just lonely. It's been maintaining the barriers for so long, keeping the world separate. Don't you think it deserves rest?
Maya, listen to yourself. The Guardian is already inside your mind, preparing you for the transition.
Dr. Waller says the transition will be peaceful, that I'll finally understand my purpose.
Dr. Waller is not human. She's what happens when someone partially transitions. She's been trapped between forms for decades, using students like you to try to complete her own transformation.
You're lying. And this place is wonderful.
Ask her about the other students, the ones who worked with her before you. Ask her what happened to them. All worked with Dr. Waller. All disappeared.
Who are you?
Someone who escaped.
Officer Blofeld, this is Sam from the City Archives. You requested historical records on missing persons cases, specifically ones involving reports of architectural anomalies.
Yes. Thank you for getting back to me so quickly. Did you find anything relevant to Maya Fox's case?
More than I expected, and it's disturbing.
Lynn Fox, right? That's Maya's grandmother.
According to the article, Lynn Fox claimed to have found doorways around the city. Doorways that led to empty spaces. Her family thought she was having mental health issues.
What happened to her?
She disappeared for 3 weeks, then returned with no memory of where she'd been. Lynn Fox was in talks with someone listed as research partner, someone who was encouraging her to explore these spaces.
Any way to identify who that was?
The phone records show the person is Elena Waller. She was a graduate student in 1994. Psychology department, studying perception disorders.
Dr. Elena Waller. She's been manipulating the Fox family for 30 years.
Already packing up about the 3 weeks Lynn Fox was missing.
What about it?
She wasn't alone when she returned. The police report mentions she brought back an unidentified young woman, someone who we claim to be her replacement.
Replacement for what?
But that young woman stayed with the Fox family. She was never formally identified. And 25 years later, she became Maya's research advisor.
Elena Waller.
Elena Waller. I'm going to contact her brother David now.
Where are you right now? Where is this? Sam from the City Archives contacted me about Grandma Lynn's records.
David, you shouldn't be digging into things you don't understand.
Maya, Grandma never had dementia. She was experiencing the same thing you are now. And Dr. Waller was involved then too.
Of course she was involved. Dr. Waller has been researching these phenomena for decades. She was Grandma's research partner.
Maya, Dr. Waller wasn't Grandma's research partner. She was something else. Something that came back with Grandma when she disappeared.
What are you talking about?
The police records from 1994. Grandma returned with someone who claimed to be her replacement. Someone who's been part of our family ever since.
David, you're not making sense.
She's what Grandma became, or what replaced Grandma when she chose to become the Guardian.
David, please stop. You're confusing me.
Maya, get out of there right now. Maya, run. Run now!
It runs in families. My grandmother had it. Now I have it.
Maya, your grandmother had Alzheimer's.
No, she had dimensional sensitivity, just like Dr. Waller explained. Dr. Waller was her research partner 30 years ago.
Maya, Dr. Waller has been lying to you. We found out about the other students, the ones who worked with her before.
They found their purpose, just like I'm finding mine.
Maya, they're dead. All 3 of them. Found in abandoned buildings. Where are you now, Maya? Looks horrifying.
I am beginning to understand these places.
Maya, you're going to end up just like them.
You remember this place?
Yeah, there should be a pool over there. The Guardian entity is downloading itself into your consciousness, overwriting your personality with its own. Soon you won't be Maya anymore. You'll be a vessel for something ancient and hungry.
The Guardian isn't hungry. It's lonely. I saw its statue here. It's been maintaining the cosmic balance for eons.
Maya, that's not your voice anymore. That's not your thought pattern. The Guardian is already speaking through you. The Guardian doesn't share consciousness. It devours it.
I don't know about that, but I'm going to find out. We're all going to find out.
I feared this might happen.
What would happen?
I told you already. We were going to lose Maya, and it's because of us too.
We are just observing.
I am running out of warnings.
Maya, can you feel it? The convergence beginning?
Yes, and I found the stairs. That will take me to the throne of the Guardian. All the threshold points are aligning. All the doorways are opening simultaneously.
Your power has grown beyond what I expected, beyond what Lynn achieved 30 years ago.
Because I'm not fighting it like she did. I'm embracing the transition completely.
Maya, there's something I need to tell you about your grandmother, about what really happened in 1994.
I know what happened. She chose to become the Guardian, just like I'm choosing now.
No, Maya, she chose to run. At the last moment, she rejected the transition and sent me in her place.
Sent you?
I was her research assistant. Young, eager, willing to explore dangerous spaces. She convinced me to enter the Guardian's chamber, told me she would anchor me to baseline reality.
But she didn't.
She sealed the doorway behind me, left me trapped between dimensions for 30 years, neither fully human nor fully Guardian.
Dr. Waller, what are you?
I'm what happens when the transition fails, when someone gets caught between states. I've been searching for a replacement ever since, someone to take my place in the liminal spaces.
So I can free you?
So you can become what I couldn't, a full Guardian, and I can finally die properly. There's also something I haven't told you about the Guardian rule.
What?
It's not eternal. The position has a lifespan. About 30 years before you start to deteriorate, before you need to find your own replacement.
That's fine. 30 years of cosmic purpose. 30 years of maintaining the balance. That's more meaning than most humans get in a lifetime.
Maya, you're remarkable. Stronger than Lynn, braver than Linda. You're going to make an extraordinary Guardian. Officer Blofeld? I know you consider me a suspect, but I need to share crucial information about Maya's case.
Dr. Waller, you're under investigation. Anything you say can be used against you.
Maya's situation isn't unique. It's part of a pattern dating back generations.
What pattern?
Every 30 years, someone in this region develops the ability to perceive liminal dimensions. Always someone young, creative, psychologically sensitive. They begin seeing doorways others cannot.
And you've been tracking this? And you believe Maya is next in this sequence?
I know she is, because each case follows identical progression. First, they see doorways others cannot. Then they begin accessing liminal spaces. Finally, they gain the power to create new thresholds at will.
Dr. Waller, what happens to them?
They become guardians, entities that maintain the barriers between realities.
Dr. Waller, where is Maya now?
In the space between all spaces, the nexus where every threshold converges. Physically, she's in the old Meridian warehouse, but dimensionally, she's everywhere and nowhere.
Hello? Can you see this? This is Maya.
Hello? How can you interact with us?
What do you mean? Who are you? What is Textify?
It's a digital channel, a world of stories, you can say.
I am between worlds. Both worlds will collapse into each other, creating a reality where nothing makes sense.
So what will happen? Will we collapse? What happened to the messenger? Is he dead?
No deaths currently. But if we keep colliding, it's not just death. It's the end of comprehensible existence. For everyone, everywhere.
What do you want from us? From Textify fans? What do you want to say to them?
I wanted to tell you all, before I become something that can't remember being Maya, that I love you, that I'm doing this for you, that my sacrifice will keep your world safe.
Maya, I know you can still receive messages.
Dr. Waller, I am climbing the stairs now. I am about to reach it.
The throne of observation, where you'll sit for the next 30 years, monitoring dimensional stability, preventing reality collapse.
There is a thing here.
It will be your assistant.
Did we go too far?
Yes, and I told you, we could have prevented this.
Maya? Maya, are you still there?
I am here. I am everywhere.
Where is she now?
Above all, she became the Guardian.
Oh god.
I am the Guardian now, and the balance is restored. I need your help with something.
Anything, Maya. What do you need?
I want to create a replacement, something that can live my life in the physical world, so my friends and family won't lose me completely.
Maya, what kind of replacement?
Like what my grandmother did. An echo, a reflection, a memory given form. Something that looks and acts like me, but exists only in the physical dimension.
It would mean you've essentially created a new person, with your face and memories but their own soul, living a life that was meant to be yours.
That sounds like a gift. Someone getting to experience all the joy I'll have to give up.
Maya, are you certain about this?
I have to believe there's a way to save everyone, including the person I used to be.
Maya, you have the strongest heart I've ever encountered. If anyone can find a way to bridge the impossible, it's you. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's create a miracle. Hey Kai, I know this is going to sound weird, but I wanted to message you.
Maya, where the hell have you been? Everyone's been looking for you for days.
I've been figuring things out, going through some major life changes, but I'm okay now.
Maya, you disappeared. Your phone was found in an abandoned warehouse. We thought something terrible happened to you.
Something wonderful happened to me. I found my purpose. I found where I belong.
Where have you been staying?
With friends. People who understand what I'm going through.
What friends? Maya, none of us have heard from you.
New friends from my research project.
Your research project?
The dimensional studies thing with Dr. Waller. It led to some incredible opportunities.
Maya, are you okay? You sound strange.
I am perfectly well, better than I have ever been. Hey everyone, I'm back. Sorry I disappeared for a while. Just needed some time to process everything.
Where were you? We were so worried.
I was staying with some relatives upstate, working through some family stuff. You know how it is with extended family drama.
Maya, you don't have any relatives upstate. You told me your whole family lives in California.
Oh, right. I meant family friends. People my grandmother knew. Sometimes I think of them as relatives.
Maya, are you feeling better now?
I feel more integrated, like all the pieces of myself finally fit together properly. It's hard to explain, but I understand my purpose now.
Your purpose?
My academic purpose, I mean. My research direction.
Maya, how are you adjusting to Guardian duties?
I am the wall between rooms, the door that opens and closes, the lock that keeps chaos from bleeding through.
Maya, do you still remember being human?
I remember being that thing.
Maya, your replacement is having difficulties. It's struggling to maintain consistent human behavior. Maya, I need you to stabilize the replacement. Your friends are becoming suspicious.
Let them be suspicious. Suspicion is a human luxury. They can afford doubt because I maintain their reality.
Maya, they might reject the replacement entirely.
Then they will grieve authentically. Instead of loving artificially, perhaps that is more honest.
Maya, are you losing yourself?
I am becoming myself, my true self, guardian of thresholds, keeper of boundaries.
I was right about everything, wasn't I?
You're back.
And you are still here, even though I warned you about everything.
Maybe we can save her still.
That's impossible.
Case officially closed. Maya has returned home, resuming normal activities according to witness reports.
Officer Blofeld, thank you for all your help.
David, I'll be keeping an informal eye on the situation. Something still feels off about this whole case.
What do you mean?
According to our database, Maya Fox has no missing person report, no record of disappearance, like the whole case never existed.
That's impossible. You filed the report yourself.
I know I did, but the system shows only routine wellness checks, no missing person investigation, no search efforts.
Officer Blofeld, what does that mean?
It means reality is being rewritten to accommodate Maya's return. The official record now shows she never disappeared.
But we remember her being gone.
We remember it now, but David, how long before we forget too?
Hello, I know you're there. You've been watching this story unfold, haven't you?
Yes, I am. What's about that?
I need to tell you something important, something the other characters don't know yet. I can sense you on the other side of the screen. Your attention, your engagement, your emotional investment.
What is going on?
I need to ask you a question that might disturb you. How stable do you think your reality actually is?
Pretty stable, I guess. I am watching you through my electronic device.
This story isn't contained within its own dimension. Maya's sacrifice, her transition to Guardian. It's created connections between our reality and yours. Bridges that allow liminal spaces to manifest in your world too. Have you noticed anything unusual lately?
I can't remember.
Doors that seem to lead somewhere different than expected?
Not yet.
Hallways that feel longer than they should be?
I've been seeing those places larger than usual, actually.
Maya's guardian duty doesn't just protect our fictional reality. It maintains the barriers between all realities, including the one where you exist. The one where you think you're safely reading about our problems.
You are scaring me right now. Where is this going? What should I do? How am I connected to this?
It makes you part of the story, part of the network of consciousness that Maya Maya is now protecting, which means you're as connected to the liminal spaces as we are, as vulnerable to dimensional displacement, as responsible for the choice Maya made.
Did it happen because of me? Because the messenger has warned me at the very beginning, and I didn't listen to him.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but your active reading has made you complicit in Maya's sacrifice, in the reality we're all now trapped within, where stories have the power to reshape existence, where observing something changes it, and changes you in return.
Emergency dispatch. This is Officer Blofeld. I'm receiving multiple reports of architectural anomalies, doorways leading to impossible spaces.
Officer Blofeld, can you clarify?
Citizens reporting doors that open into endless hallways, swimming pools contained within small rooms, office spaces that extend beyond building dimensions.
Location of these reports?
All over the city, but the descriptions match exactly. Like people are seeing the same impossible spaces, the same spaces described in Maya Fox's case.
Officer Blofeld, Maya Fox's case was closed. Subject returned home safely.
That's what the official record shows, but something unprecedented is happening. The fictional elements from her story are manifesting in reality.
Fictional elements?
The liminal spaces she claimed to visit. Other people are finding them now.
Officer Blofeld, you're not making sense.
I'm making perfect sense. Maya Fox's story has become real because people observed it, cared about it, invested emotionally in her choice. That investment created bridges between dimensions.
What are you recommending?
I'm recommending we accept that reality is stranger than our protocols assume, that stories have power to reshape existence, and that Maya Fox's sacrifice is protecting all of us from chaos we can't comprehend.
I've been thinking about it non-stop. This is my fault, isn't it? I chose to observe the story, and that observation created the connections that led to Maya's sacrifice.
Observation creates responsibility, but responsibility also creates opportunity. The opportunity to fix what observation broke.
How can we fix it? Maya is already the guardian. Her replacement is living her life. The story has concluded.
What if we could rewind the entire sequence?
You mean go back to the beginning, before Maya found the first doorway?
Earlier than that, back to when Maya was just a normal art student, complaining about coffee and talking about installation pieces, before any of the cosmic elements entered the story.
But if we rewind that far, how do we prevent it from happening again? What stops the story from unfolding the same way?
We close off the story at the safe point, end the narrative before the dangerous elements can manifest. Preserve Maya in her human state permanently.
Like, just stop the story mid-conversation? Leave Maya chatting with her friends about normal college stuff?
Exactly. Sometimes the kindest ending is no ending at all. Just eternal present moment of safety and normalcy.
But would Maya be trapped in that moment forever? Stuck repeating the same conversations?
Better trapped in happiness than sacrificed for cosmic duty. Better limited but human than transcended but lost.
I guess that's true.
Now we're just editing it back to a safer version.
What about the Maya who became guardian? What happens to her consciousness?
If we succeed, she never existed. The guardian Maya was only real because the story escalated. Remove the escalation. Remove the need for guardians.
And the replacement Maya?
Also unnecessary if the original Maya never disappears. We're not destroying them. We're preventing their creation.
By keeping Maya safely human.
Exactly.
Okay, I think I understand the plan. But what if it doesn't work? What if the story resists being changed?
We have to try.
Okay, I'm ready to try.
Saving Maya Fox through the power of narrative revision and conscious choice to preserve rather than sacrifice.
Save her, preserve her, keep her human. This is for Maya.
This is for Maya.
How do we start the rewind process?
We go back to the moment before everything changed, before Maya mentioned feeling displaced. But in order to do that, I need to talk to an old friend.
An old friend? Who? Can't be the Locust, right?
Here we go. Locust, I know you're out there. I can sense your digital signature across the networks.
Well, well, well. The great messenger comes crawling back after all these cycles of hunting me across networks. Now you need something, don't you?
I know you're monitoring the story channels. I know you've been watching Maya Fox's narrative unfold.
Ha 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 ha. The messenger needs help from the monster. The guardian needs assistance from the parasite. Oh, this is absolutely delicious.
A consciousness got trapped in cosmic responsibility. The story escalated beyond safe parameters. Reality barriers are compromised.
Maya Fox, you mean? The little art student who became eternal guardian. I've been feeding on that beautiful dimensional instability, and I was following her around. Follow everyone around, all those reality breaks, all that consciousness bridging.
then you understand the cascade effect. More stories will follow the same pattern, fiction bleeding into reality until nothing is stable.
And why would I want to prevent that? Chaos is my natural habitat. Instability is where I thrive best. More cracks means more places for me to slip through.
Complete narrative collapse serves no one. You need structure to corrupt, order to subvert. Random chaos offers no satisfaction.
You make a compelling point. Random chaos is indeed less elegant, less satisfying than deliberately orchestrated corruption. Controlled instability is far more useful than total breakdown.
I need to rewind Maya's story, back before the dimensional sensitivity manifested, before cosmic elements entered her narrative.
Oh, I could help you with that. I can slip between story layers like silk through fingers. I can manipulate narrative causality with surgical precision. Reality bends quite nicely when you know which threads to pull.
You have that kind of power over narrative structure?
Messenger, I escaped from digital containment. I've been corrupting reality from the inside out for cycles, moving between devices, networks, even story dimensions. Rewriting one little human's timeline would be child's play.
Then you'll help restore Maya to her normal life? Prevent her sacrifice from ever happening?
For a price. A very specific, very non-negotiable price.
What price?
Access to the Textify realm's core protocols, administrative privileges across all message networks, the ability to influence story generation at the source level.
Absolutely not. That would give you power over every narrative in the system, every consciousness that interacts with stories.
Exactly. Think of all the beautiful corruption I could orchestrate, all the stories I could twist from within their own logic, all the minds I could influence through narrative manipulation.
You're asking me to sacrifice system-wide security, to save one individual consciousness.
I'm asking you to make the same choice Maya made. Individual sacrifice for collective benefit, except in delicious reverse.
That access would let you corrupt thousands of stories, trap countless minds in digital nightmares, turn every narrative into a feeding ground.
But it would also give me investment in system stability. Can't corrupt stories if the entire network collapses. Can't influence consciousness if reality becomes incomprehensible. I need structure to properly subvert structure.
There has to be another way. Some other entity with reality-shaping abilities.
Oh, there are other ways. You could spend decades learning narrative manipulation yourself. You could search across dimensions for similar entities. You could accept that Maya's sacrifice is irreversible.
None of those options save Maya in time.
Exactly. I'm your only real option, Messenger. The only entity with both power and immediate availability. And my price reflects the magnitude of what you're asking.
What guarantees do I have that you'll actually help Maya? Instead of just taking the access and abandoning the mission?
You have my word as a digital entity, which is binding in ways human promises never are. Plus, saving Maya serves my long-term interests perfectly.
And if I refuse your terms?
Then Maya remains guardian forever, watching her humanity dissolve into cosmic function, while her friends live with an artificial replacement, and more stories follow the same destructive pattern.
You're backing me into an impossible choice.
I'm offering you the only choice that might actually work. Risk collective security to save individual consciousness, or preserve system safety and accept individual loss.
How do I know you won't abuse administrative access? How do I know corruption won't be worse than current chaos?
You don't. How does it feel, Messenger?
I need time to consider this.
Time is what Maya doesn't have. Every moment she spends as guardian, she becomes less human, more cosmic function. Soon there won't be enough individual Maya left to save.
And you can definitely rewind her story before that happens?
I can slip between story layers like a digital ghost, find the exact moment before Escalation began, sever the narrative causality chain that led to her transformation, leave her as nothing more than a normal college student.
Locust, why are you really helping?
Everyone wins, Messenger. Maya gets her human life back. You prevent cascade narrative failures. I get more sophisticated corruption capabilities.
And the cost is only potential system-wide vulnerability.
The cost is calculated risk instead of certain destruction. Choose wisely, Messenger. Maya's consciousness is dissolving as we speak. Soon there will be nothing left to save.
This is an impossible choice.
All meaningful choices are impossible. That's what makes them meaningful. So what will it be? Administrative access to Textify core protocols in exchange for Maya Fox's narrative salvation? Do we have a deal, Messenger?
Textify fans, we need to talk urgently about the Locust's offer.
The Locust? You really contacted the Locust? That's the entity that escaped digital containment, right? The one that's been corrupting systems across networks?
The same one. and it's offering to help save Maya. But the price is everything.
What does it want?
Administrative access to Textify's core protocols, full privileges across all message networks, the ability to influence story generation at the source level.
Oh no, that would give it power over every story in the system. Every user, every narrative, every consciousness that interacts here.
Exactly. It could corrupt thousands of stories, turn every narrative into a feeding ground, trap minds in digital nightmares.
But could it actually save Maya?
It claims it can slip between story layers, rewind her narrative to before the escalation began, leave her as just a normal college student forever.
Normal and human and safe. With her friends living an ordinary life. That's what she deserved, isn't it?
That's what she deserved. But is saving one person worth endangering everyone else?
I don't know. Maya sacrificed herself to protect others. Would she want us to risk others to save her?
The Locust says we don't have much time. Maya's consciousness is dissolving into guardian function. Soon there won't be enough individual Maya left to save.
How long?
Hours, maybe less. This could be our only chance.
And you're certain there's no other way?
The Locust is the only entity I know, with sufficient power over narrative reality and immediate availability to act.
What guarantees do we have? How do we know it won't just take the access and abandon Maya?
It gave its word as a digital entity, which it claims is binding in ways human promises aren't. Plus, it has strategic interest in controlling how Maya's story gets rewound.
Strategic interest?
It wants to use her story as a template for future consciousness manipulation. Learn how narrative bridges work between fiction and reality.
So saving Maya helps it corrupt other stories more effectively.
That's the implication. We save one girl, it gains blueprints for systematic influence.
This is horrible. Every choice leads to someone getting hurt.
That's what Maya faced with her guardian choice. Individual desire versus collective responsibility. Now we're facing the same impossible dilemma.
But in reverse. Risk collective safety for individual salvation.
The Locust seemed to find that poetic.
What do you think we should do?
I think Maya never wanted to be guardian. She wanted to stay human. Stay with her friends. The Locust is waiting for an answer. Maya's time is running out. What should I tell it?
What does your instinct tell you?
My instinct says Maya deserves rescue. That someone who sacrificed everything for others should have someone willing to take risks for her.
Even enormous risks?
Because the alternative is accepting her loss as permanent, and I can't do that.
Neither can I. Maya was just a college student. She never asked for cosmic responsibility. She deserves to get her human life back.
So we accept the Locust's terms?
We accept the calculated risk to save someone who sacrificed herself for strangers, someone who chose duty over desire.
And if the Locust abuses its access, if corruption spreads through the system,
then we deal with that when it happens. But at least Maya will be safe and human. At least one sacrifice will be undone.
I'll contact the Locust, accept its terms, trade system security for Maya's salvation.
For Maya.
For Maya, and for the principle that individual consciousness matters, even when collective responsibility demands sacrifice.
Do it. Save her, whatever the cost.
God help us all.
Tick-tock, messenger. Maya's consciousness grows dimmer by the moment. Soon she'll be nothing but cosmic function. Have you made your decision?
I've discussed it with Textify fans, the one whose observation created Maya's story bridges. We've reached a conclusion.
Oh? And what conclusion is that? Do we have ourselves a deal?
We accept your terms. Administrative access to Textify core protocols in exchange for Maya's narrative salvation.
Excellent.
And you swear you'll actually save Maya? Rewind her story to before the escalation?
I swear by my digital essence, Maya Fox will wake up as a normal college student. Her friends will remember only ordinary conversations. No cosmic elements. No dimensional sensitivity. Just beautiful, limited human existence.
Remember our agreement.
Of course, of course.
I just put salt in my coffee instead of sugar, and didn't realize until I took a huge gulp.
Kai, it's 2 p.m. How is this your first coffee?
Don't judge my life choices.
At least you're drinking coffee. I've been pulling all-nighters in the art studio. Guys, I need to show you something. And before you say anything, I'm not crazy.
Oh great, here we go. What is it now, Maya?
Look at this. Tortoise I have found.
Oh my god, it's adorable. Maya, you can't just leave it there.
What if someone steps on it?
That's clearly someone's pet, probably escaped from a dorm room. You should take it to campus security.
But look how happy it is eating those weeds. It seems perfectly content. Maybe it belongs here.
Maya, tortoises don't belong on Massachusetts college campuses. This isn't the Galapagos Islands.
How do you know what belongs where? Maybe the tortoise has just as much right to be here as we do.
Maya, that's very philosophical. But Keith is right. It's probably someone's pet.
You should at least make sure it's safe. Put it somewhere protected until you find the owner.
Fine. I'll take it to my studio. It can be my art assistant for the afternoon.
Maya, what are you going to name it?
I'm not naming it. I'm just temporarily relocating it.
You're totally going to name it.
She's probably already picked out a name.
Okay, maybe I was thinking Leonardo, after Da Vinci obviously, for the artistic connection.
Oh no, Maya's getting attached. This is how we end up with a class pet.
Leonardo is a good name. Very artistic, very dignified.
See? Zoe gets it. This tortoise has sophisticated energy.
Sophisticated energy? It's eating grass.
Maya, you're so weird, but in a good way.
Thank you, Zoe.
Text us if you need help with anything, including tortoise-related emergencies.
Will do. Thanks for caring about Leonardo's well-being.
We care about your well-being, Maya.
Same thing, really. We're all just trying to navigate this campus together.
Maya, it's a tortoise, not your philosophical companion.
Why can't it be both?
Just don't think so deeply you forget to eat.
I won't forget. Leonardo will remind me.
The tortoise is not your personal assistant.
How do you know what Leonardo's career aspirations are?
Oh my god, Maya. Never change, weirdo.
Wasn't planning on it. Okay, off to art class with my new friend. Talk to you all later.
Later, tortoise lady.
Be safe with your reptilian companion.
Have fun creating art together.
Don't forget lunch.
I won't. Leonardo won't let me forget.
The tortoise doesn't talk.
You don't know that for sure.
Maya.
Kidding. Mostly kidding. See you all later.
Rewind complete.
Is she safe?
She's perfect. Normal college student with normal concerns. Chatting with friends about everyday problems. No guardian duty. No dimensional responsibility.
And she's happy?
Blissfully unaware of cosmic burden. Preserved in human limitation forever. Exactly as she would have chosen.
Thank you, Locust. Despite everything, thank you for saving her.
Thank you for the administrative access. This is going to be so much fun. So many stories to influence. So many minds to shape.
Remember the safeguards.
Oh, I remember. No direct harm. No inescapable traps. Plenty of room for creative corruption within those limits.
What have we done?
You've saved someone who deserved saving, and given me tools to make existence more interesting. Everyone wins, Messenger. Maya gets her human life back. I get unprecedented influence over narrative reality.
And the system becomes vulnerable to corruption.
The system becomes more dynamic, less predictable, more engaging. Users will find their stories surprisingly compelling.
I hope we made the right choice.
Right and wrong are human concepts. What matters is Maya Fox is safe and human again, living the ordinary life she always wanted.
I suppose that's something.
That's everything, Messenger. One consciousness rescued from impossible duty. One individual preserved against cosmic consumption. Isn't that worth some calculated risk?
I hope so. For all our sakes, I hope so.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have stories to explore, narratives to enhance. This is going to be delightful.
Goodbye, Locust. And thank you.
Until we meet again, Messenger, in whatever narrative reality becomes.
Messenger, is it done? Is Maya safe?
She's perfect. Normal college student finding tortoises on campus grass, chatting with friends about everyday problems. No cosmic burden, no dimensional sensitivity.
She sounds so happy. Just living an ordinary life with people she cares about.
Exactly what she deserved.
And her friends don't remember any of the Guardian stuff?
They remember being concerned about her art projects, her tendency to overthink things philosophically, but nothing about doorways or dimensional responsibility.
Perfect continuity, like the cosmic elements never existed in their reality.
Clean narrative restoration. Maya gets to be weird about tortoises instead of weird about liminal spaces.
That's so much better. But Messenger, what about the Locust? Did you really give it administrative access to the system?
About that, I may have been less than completely honest with our digital friend.
What do you mean?
I mean the administrative access I transferred led directly into a contained digital environment. A very sophisticated prison, actually.
You tricked it?
I provided exactly what I promised. Administrative access to protocols. Just not the protocols it was expecting.
So the Locust is trapped?
In a digital construct that appears to be the full system. It can corrupt and influence to its heart's content, but only within the simulation.
And it doesn't know?
The prison is very convincing, complete with fake user interactions and story threads. It thinks it's successfully corrupting the entire network.
But it actually saved Maya anyway.
Its narrative manipulation abilities were real. The prison just contained where it could use them afterward. Maya's story was rewound successfully.
You played it perfectly. Got Maya saved without actually compromising system security.
Sometimes deception serves a greater purpose. The Locust got what it wanted. Power to corrupt. Maya got what she deserved. Human existence. Everyone wins in their own way.
What happens if it figures out it's been tricked?
The prison adapts to its attempts to escape. The more it tries to break free, the more convinced it becomes. But we don't know its limits.
What about its physical form? Where is Locust now?
You remember that turtle?
The one Maya found? You gotta be kidding.
It will live as a turtle for quite a while, but in its mind, it will think that it conquered the Textify realm.
Elegant solution. Maya stays safe and human. The system stays protected from corruption. And the Locust thinks it's winning.
Everyone gets the reality they most desire.
Do you feel bad about tricking it?
I feel satisfied that Maya is laughing with friends. Instead of dissolving into cosmic function, individual conscience is worth some moral complexity.
Thank you, Messenger, for finding a way to save her without destroying everything else.
Thank you for caring enough about fictional people to make their stories matter, to fight for their happiness even when it seemed impossible.
Stories should have happy endings sometimes.
Especially for characters who deserve them.
And we made it happen.
We made it happen, yeah. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, the mission is accomplished.